Grandparents shut out of their grandchildren's lives.
Tonight, consumer investigator Cynthia Gould looks at one Alabama case that made it to the highest court. Cynthia?
Brenda, divorce, strained relationships, even the death of one parent may leave a grandparent wondering about their rights. Fighting for visitation can be a long and expensive battle.
You don't have a choice. I mean, you do it out of love for your grandchild.
Wendy Gagliano says that love saw her through the sadness and frustration.
You live your life for the 3.5 years on the edge, not knowing if you're ever going to see her or talk to her.
Gagliano says she was shut out of her granddaughter's life when the child was 5, after she was adopted by the maternal grandmother.
So stop and think about what it is that you're doing. You're hurting the grandchild.
A Tuscaloosa probate court awarded Gagliano visitation, but the adopting grandmother challenged it. First with the State Court of Civil Appeals, then the Alabama Supreme Court, and the U.S. Supreme Court. All the while, memories were missed.
All of this time was passing. Kindergarten, first grade, second grade, baseball, Grandparents' Day, Christmas morning, and I was missing all this stuff, and that was my lowest point.
Then in April, the High Court declined to review the case, meaning the visitation order stood. The news overwhelming.
I mean, I completely lost it. And I was in a public place, and people were coming up saying, do you need a wheelchair? Do you need Kleenex? And I'm like, it's good, it's okay, it's good news.
It boggles me that anybody would want to limit the amount of people that can love their child.
Attorney Catherine Parton, a family friend of Gagliano, was a law student at the time. She asked the school's civil law clinic to help.
So we knew we had an uphill battle from the very beginning and that it was unlikely that we would succeed.
Parton says this case is unique because it involves an intra-family adoption. Alabama adoption law says a close family member can ask for visitation if they can prove it would harm the child to cut off contact and that there had been a steady relationship.
Do not wait to seek out help, because once that 3 years expires, it gets even more difficult.
To other grandparents, this message from Gagliano.
Know that there's hope. Hopefully there's hope, and to not ever give up.
Gagliano says she doesn't know why the other grandmother fought so hard. She just wishes they could have sat down and talked it out. Alabama's grandparent visitation law passed 2 years ago, setting tough standards for grandparents to petition for visitation. By the way, National Grandparent Alienation Awareness Day is coming up June 14th.
All right, thank you, Cynthia.